Write it down as soon as you wake up. As soon as you wake up, write it down. Now, keep in mind that in order for you to recall this information and to be able to write it down, you have to be able to train your mind like a secret agent or like a news reporter or like someone who needs to gather intelligence and data. When the entity is talking, it is wise that a dimension of your mind be listening in the background. Of course, there's a dimension of your mind listening in the foreground. You're likely on the edge of your seat, listening to every word. But that part of you is so wrapped up in what's being said that it's easy for it to miss all of it. It is so high vibrational, so leading edge that the domain the experience takes place in is a very interesting domain. That is a temporary domain that is brought into existence by your consciousness and the consciousness of the guide. In this middle zone, which is temporarily created, in this domain, this experience, this daydream is had. But when the being begins to raise their frequency once more, and when you begin to lower your frequency once more, because it's a temporary space, it creates a forgetting. So when you are in that temporary space, be listening with front mind and back mind. Look at it like this. Front mind, you're listening to every word. Back mind, the occult mind, the secret mind, listen to the words of power. Listen to the key words. Maybe in the whole speech, there's 10 key words. Remember those. Focus on them when you're receiving information. When you wake up, you'll remember those 10 key words. For example, it could be 5, it could be 4, however many you get. But if you write those keywords down, all of those smaller details the front mind received, they will be revealed. But if you listen with just the front mind, with every ounce of your being focused on the words as they come, because it's a temporary zone, you'll forget. But if you divide the mind in two, be listening to the words, but also paying attention to the keywords, when you awaken, that information will integrate. Furthermore, before bed, what we would advise is create an energy orb. Breathe light into your heart center. Exhale that light down your arms, out your hands into the orb. Charge it with about 30 breaths. This is going to take a minute, but 30 is very strong. You're going to have a lot of success with 30. Charge it with 30 breaths and see inside a film crew. There's a sound person, a video person. There's a person taking notes. There's an artist sketching what happens. And instruct this team inside the orb. Document all of the information that I get in the in-between zone, in that overlay zone that me and the guides create. May I remember every word, document every word, easily, clearly communicate the message to me so that I may never forget. Thank you for aiding me in such a way. And so it is. And then send the energy orb off. And that energy will come to you in the dream and will do what you asked it to do. But don't just do one and done. Make this a practice for about 2 weeks. And you will see, well before the 2-week mark, improvements.